20 AP News.
Progressive Ozark Bank's debit card is now ready for your smartwatch or phone. It's compatible with Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay. Just upload it to your mobile wallet and go. No more fumbling to find your card when you're in a hurry. Just tap and pay. Simple, easy, and secure. That's the progress of local banking. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured. Where people matter.
What if your limited inventory had unlimited potential? What if your biggest risk was not taking one? What if you could make every move matter? Bank of America's Business Solutions can help bring your biggest what-ifs within reach. Find out how our digital tools, cutting-edge insights, and trusted expertise can work for your business. What would you like the power to do? Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. Bank of America is proud to be the official bank sponsor of FIFA World Cup 2026.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at your noon hour weather forecast. First up, I'm glad to report we no longer have that flood warning to share with you, but we do have that freeze warning that will be in effect from 11 p.m. this evening to 9 a.m. on Tuesday. That's a freeze warning from 11 tonight until 9 tomorrow morning. Now your forecast today will be sunny. Should have a high temperature near 61 degrees. Northwesterly winds will be 8 to 11 miles per hour with gusts as high as 22 miles per hour. Tonight, like we said, frost is in effect with widespread frost after 2 a.m. Skies will be clear tonight with a low around 28 degrees, and north winds will be 5 to 8 miles per hour, becoming calm after midnight. And winds could gust as high as 20 miles per hour. That widespread frost is going to be around until about 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. We'll be sunny tomorrow with a high near 56 degrees. Calm winds will yield a wind chill value as low as 28 degrees early tomorrow morning. Then tomorrow night we should be partly cloudy with a low around 39. Winds will be light out of the south. They'll be increasing, though, to 5 to 10 miles per hour during tomorrow evening. And they could gust as high as 23 miles per hour. Wind chill value Tuesday night will be as low as 32 degrees. Then Wednesday, partly sunny with a high temperature near 69 degrees. Winds will be out of the south on Wednesday, 10 to 14 miles per hour with gusts as high as 26 miles per hour. We have partly cloudy skies in the forecast for Wednesday night, low around 43. Then Thursday, we'll have a 50-50 chance of showers Thursday afternoon with mostly sunny skies and a high temperature near 67 degrees. Thursday night, skies will be partly cloudy with low temperature around 41. Then we expect mostly sunny skies on Friday with a high temperature near 61 degrees. We should be mostly clear Friday night with low around 36. Then Saturday, sunny with a high near 66. Saturday night, the skies are forecast to be mostly clear with low around 43. And Sunday, we should be sunny with a high temperature finally making it into the 70s near 73 degrees. And that is your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
As a kid, I remember clearly reading The Little Red Hen and watching the movie Bambi. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. My siblings and I, along with cousins, spent many a Saturday morning laughing at cartoon character animals like Bugs Bunny, Deputy Dog, Daffy Duck, and Foghorn Leghorn on television. I come from a family of hunters and farmers. We all had pets and we all had livestock. We also had hunting dogs. We had guns that were used to shoot geese, rabbits, squirrels, and deer. We fished. We still fish, hunt, farm, and read books and watch cartoons, but a lot of people look at those activities differently than they did 4 decades back. At the heart of the debate between livestock producers and those who advocate for improvements in animal welfare is the burning question: do farm animals have the ability to feel, perceive, and be conscious? Do the cattle and hogs and goats and sheep and horses and chickens you raise on your farms need or deserve more than the basics of food, water, and shelter? Should they also be given adequate space for exercise and social activities? And whose place is it to determine the answer to those questions? I have always believed and still do that those to whom the animals belong are those most likely to know what is best for those animals. We have a few bad actors on farms, the same as there are a few bad actors teaching 5th grade, performing open heart surgery, and preaching in churches on Sunday mornings. It would be unfortunate if we were to allow those whose motivation is a desire for a meat-free society to have a hand in determining the future of animal husbandry in this country. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
When approaching slow-moving farm equipment driving along the road, are you unsure what to do? Can you pass, or do you stay behind it and wait? We have the answers. Make sure you are paying attention to the road. Keep your phone down and slow down. Be patient and only pass when it is really safe. That means when you are sure the road ahead is straight and clear, you have plenty of room, and there are no blind spots. Remember, simple actions save lives.
Brought to you by Save Mo Lives.
Farming's hard. To feed the world, farmers have to work the land, brave the elements, and fight the battle against weeds. Weeds reduce crop yields, so prices go up and everybody gets less to eat. But 50 years ago, farmers got a new tool to fight weeds, glyphosate. It kills weeds while protecting the harvest. Time and again, it has been approved by the EPA and by leading regulatory bodies around the world. It helps enable practices that reduce erosion and keep soil healthy, which is good for the earth. Farming's hard, but it's a little easier with glyphosate. Learn more at go.bayer.com/glyphosate. Paid for by Bayer.
I geek over breakfast. Lunch and dinner are all right, but the first meal of the day is all I need to wake up on the right side of the bed and get to it. That's why I gotta shout out McDonald's for their 2 for $5 deal. Right now, I can choose between the sausage McMuffin with egg, a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, or the sausage, egg, and cheese bagel. 2 for just $5. So if you like to geek over breakfast like me, start your day with Mickey D's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Single item at regular price.
Have you checked out the Country Mart website at www.tcmarkets.com? If not, you really need to. You'll find their weekly specials, coupons, inside the store information, and also tasty recipes from TC Markets on there as well. Plus, don't forget to like Country Mart's Facebook page. Like or comment on it for a chance to win something from the deli, and the winner will be announced on Wednesday each week. Just another reason to shop at Country Mart in Salem.
Dress business in the north for the week was up mostly $335. Deals were generally steady with the prior week's weighted average basis in Nebraska. At the Mitchell Livestock Auction in South Dakota, feeder steers 850 to 1,000 pounds were steady to $5 higher. Heifers 800 to 950 pounds were unevenly steady. The USDA says demand was good. There were mostly large load lots of yearlings in the offering. Weather was a limiting factor this past week, and receipts were down on both the week and the year. Feeder supply included 41% steers. Medium and large one feeder steers, 914 to 940 pounds, brought 257 to 276.50. Medium and large one feeder heifers, 879 to 890 pounds, brought 252.75 to $267. Box beef closed mixed with light to moderate demand for fairly light offerings. Choice was up 8 cents at $338.45. Select closed 66 cents lower at $317.18. Estimated cattle slaughter was 109,000 head, up 2,000 on the week and down about 8,000 on the year. Cash hogs closed week with a fairly light negotiated run. Processors weren't very aggressive in their procurement efforts to finish the week. The market will likely proceed cautiously as it continues to monitor any retaliatory tariff announcements. Barrows and Gilts at the National Daily Direct were down 27 cents with a weighted average of 87.40. The Iowa Minnesota was 6 cents lower with a weighted average of 87.68, and the Western Corn Belt down 13 cents with a weighted average of 87.61. Pork values close higher, up $1.43 at $95.77, and estimated hog slaughter was 486,000 head, up 15,000 on the week and up about 3,500 on the year. At the CME, live and feeder cattle were sharply lower as the market grapples with demand uncertainty following retaliatory tariff announcements, and lean hog futures were also sharply lower amid concerns about long-term demand certainty. I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
Your Touchstone Energy Cooperative knows safety is the backbone of reliability. From the ongoing training of our line workers to classroom safety programs for our kids, our commitment to electrical safety has always been job one. So we can deliver reliable energy and peace of mind. That's why safety runs through everything we do.
We are Missouri's electric cooperatives. Learn more at membersfirst.coop today.
They're lurking beneath the surface, waiting to strike. Weeds. They're relentless, growing fast, and overtaking your fields like an unstoppable nightmare.
But you can control weeds before they rise. Residual herbicides block weeds from emerging and turning your fields into a horror show. Don't let these monsters sabotage your crop shield potential. Take action now to protect your fields and your peace of mind. Visit your local MFA solutions provider and get ahead of the nightmare. MFA, your whole farm solution.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It is now time for a look at updated funeral announcements being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they are available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today. Be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Ken Raymond Reese Jr., age 80 of Salem, passed away Thursday, April 3rd. Funeral services for Ken Reese Jr. will be Tuesday at noon at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Ken Reese Jr. will also be on Tuesday from 11 in the morning till service time. Burial with military honors will be in the Cedar Grove Cemetery. And all arrangements for Ken Raymond Reese Jr. of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. James Lloyd Wilkerson of Rolla passed away Friday, April 4th at the age of 81 years. Funeral services with military honors will be Wednesday, April 9th at 11 o'clock in the morning at the Rolla Chapel of James Garb Mortuary. Visitation for family and friends of James Lloyd Wilkerson will be Tuesday afternoon and evening from 5 to 7 p.m. And it will be at the Newburgh Cemetery. Memorials are suggested at the St. Jude Children's Hospital. Cards will be available at all James Gar locations, and all arrangements for James Lloyd Wilkerson of Rolla are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of Rolla. Charles E. Robertson of Rolla passed away Saturday, April 5th at the age of 92 years. Funeral services for Charles Robertson will be at the Rolla Chapel of James Gar Mortuary Thursday, April 10th at 1 in the afternoon. Visitation for family and friends of Charles Robertson will also be on Thursday from 12 noon until service time at 1 o'clock, and to be at the Flat Grove Cemetery in Phelps County. And all arrangements for Charles E. Robertson of Rolla are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of Rolla. Max McDonald of Jadwin passed away Thursday, April 3rd. Funeral services for Max McDonald will be Thursday afternoon at 1 o'clock at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Max McDonald will be Wednesday evening from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Burial will be in the Jadwin Cemetery. And all arrangements for Max McDonald of Jadwin are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Darrell Wayne Emery, age 70 of Salem, passed away Monday, March 17th. Memorial services for Darrell Emery will be Friday afternoon at 12 noon at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Darrell Emery will be also on Friday from 11 until service time at 12 noon. Memorial contributions may be made to Wilson Mortuary to help with final expenses. Envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Darrell Wayne Emery of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University's Salem campus. SBU's Salem campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU's Salem campus today at 501 South Grand Street, or you can call them at 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. The Salem Public Library is closed today. They apologize for any inconvenience. Materials may be returned to their book depository. They may be renewed online or by leaving a message at 573-729-4331. The Dent County Commission met this morning at the courthouse. In the road report, District 1 Commissioner Keith Green said crews would be out repairing Dent County roads 5130, 5150, 5170, 5610, 5615, and 5630 by adding materials and doing spot grading. These repairs are meant to get the roads passable, and any further repairs will be made once the bad roads have been addressed. District 2 Commissioner Jimmy Williams said his crew would be out repairing holes on County Roads 3210, 3260, and 3370. He said crews would be out checking other roads and repairing those that were damaged the most by the rain. Williams said many of these roads repairs may be temporary to get them passable. Both commissioners asked the public to be patient, but the work crews will be getting to all the roads, but they will address the roads with the most damage first. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson said he will personally repair the torn carpet on the back steps to the courthouse. Dent County Clerk Angie Curley said the polls will be open Tuesday from 6 in the morning until 7 at night, and bring your ID when you go to vote. If you have questions, call her office at 573-729-4144. Curley said 9 people voted absentee on Saturday in her office. Dent County Collector Shannon Van Kirk gave the turnover report for the month of March to the commissioners, which said her office collected $175,131.64. Those funds have been distributed to the proper tax entities. At the last meeting, City of Salem Building Code Officer Jared Brown checked the courthouse staircase and will review the codes for the addition of a stair lift to the staircase to go to the second floor. Also, Dent County Coroner Ben Percival came in to talk with the commissioners about his autopsy budget and the cost of autopsies. Normally, he has about 10 to 12 autopsies a year, and he's already had 4. The next meeting of the Dent County Commission will be Thursday morning at 9 o'clock at the courthouse, and the meeting will be open to the public. The Dent County Fire Protection District Board of Directors will be meeting Tuesday evening at 6 o'clock. Due to the fire station being the East Spring Creek polling place, the meeting will be held at the Salem Public Library. After the call to order will be the roll call. Approval of the consent agenda will include review of the minutes, financial report, and approval of bills, plus the budget review. The monthly reimbursement report will precede old business, which will include an update on the bond issue and new business concerning CD investments. Chief Floyd will give his report, followed by setting the date for the May meeting. The board may go into closed session if necessary, which would be followed by adjournment. The regular meeting of the Denton County Fire Protection District Board of Directors Tuesday evening is open to the public. And keep in mind, again, that's going to be held in the Salem Public Library. The Missouri Department of Natural Resources is now accepting entries for its annual photo contest. Winning entries will be featured on the department's website and social media platforms. The deadline to submit photos is September 1st, which seems like a long ways off, but it takes a long time to get good photos prepared to be entered in the contest. Entries can include images from anywhere in Missouri featuring beautiful natural resources, unique state parks and historic sites, natural phenomena, outdoor recreation, scenic landscapes, weather, wildlife, and people enjoying the outdoors. Contestants can submit entries in the following categories: natural resources, photographs of Missouri's air, landscape, and waterways; unique places, photographs taken within one of Missouri state parks and historic sites. For a list of all parks and sites, visit mostateparks.com. People enjoying Missouri's outdoors, photographs of people enjoying and exploring Missouri's great outdoors. Judges will choose first, second, and third, and honorable mention winners for each category. If you'd like more information or you want to submit photos, visit dnr.mo.gov/photo-contest. Please send questions about the photo contest to social media at dnr.mo.gov. The Merrimack Regional Community Foundation is an outgrowth of the Merrimack Regional Planning Commission and is an affiliate of the Community Foundation of the Ozarks in Springfield. The regional affiliate was formed in 2010. Its 12-member board included representation from each of the 8 Merrimack counties and from MRPC. Jared Nieder of Gasconade County serves as chairman of MRCF. Recently, board vacancies were filled in Crawford, Dent, and Phelps counties. Roger Louderman of Bourbon will serve as the Crawford County representative. Ray Walden of Salem will fill the open Dent County slot, and Phelps County Associate Commissioner Sherry Stites will represent Phelps County on the board. Currently, MRCF has 50 funds totaling over $4.4 million. The Community Foundation of the Ozarks is a public foundation serving the Missouri Ozarks. The Foundation's mission is to enhance the quality of life in the region through resource development, community grant-making, collaborations, and public leadership. Formed in 1973, the Community Foundation of the Ozarks has since grown to include 55 affiliate community foundations and more than 3,500 charitable funds totaling approximately $526 million in assets as of March 2025. MRCF was the first affiliate fund in 2010. The MRPC, in addition to establishing the regional foundation and providing the initial investment to create a grant program, provides staff support to MRCF. For more information about MRCF, contact Bonnie Prigge at bprigge, that's B-P-R-I-G-G-E, at merrimackregion.org or call 573-265-2993. The Missouri Department of Conservation reminds Missourians interested in hunting black bear and or elk in the state this fall that they need to apply for a limited number of hunting permits for each during the month of May. MDC will offer 600 permits for the taking of a maximum of 40 black bears from 3 MDC black bear management zones in the southern part of the state during the 2025 Missouri black bear hunting season, October 18th through 31st. MDC increased the number of available permits from 400 to 600 for additional hunter opportunities and lengthened the season to incorporate an additional weekend for hunting. Missouri hunters harvested 15 black bears during the 2024 season, with 5 being females and 10 being males. MDC will again offer a Discover Nature Bear Hunting Basics virtual program on April 30th at 6 p.m. for anyone interested in hunting black bears in Missouri. The introductory program will teach about Missouri black bears and what it takes to have a successful bear hunt. Topics will be black bear biology, permit application process, and general black bear hunting strategies. Register in advance at mdc.mo.gov. A link to participate will be emailed to registered participants on the date of the program. Get more information on black bear hunting in Missouri and apply during May at mdc.mo.gov. MDC will again also offer 5 permits to hunt bull elk in Missouri this fall, with at least 1 permit designated for qualifying landowners who own property in Carter, Reynolds, or Shannon counties, and the remaining permits for qualifying residents. MDC has designated the elk archery portion to run October 18th to 26th, and the elk firearms portion to run December 13th through 21st. Missouri hunters harvested 5 bull elk during the 2024 season. Get more information on elk hunting and apply during May at mdc.mo.gov/hunting-trapping/species/elk. Well, that has been a look at local news, and it was brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU Salem Campus, contact them at 573-729-7071.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071.
Why'd I go to the doctor? My heart would race just taking my son to practice. It didn't feel right. So I got checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Our farmers feed us all. For generations, they've done what's best for the land. So why is the litigation industry threatening Missouri farmers' go-to crop protection tool? Without glyphosate-based herbicides, crop yields will drop, costs will soar, and we'll all see even higher grocery bills. Farmers need to be supported, not controlled. To keep glyphosate available in our state, go to TakeControlMissouri.com. Paid for by Modern Ag Alliance in support of Missouri farmers.
Is thinning hair or a receding hairline making you self-conscious? Try Hair Grow by New Nordic. Millions of men and women around the world trust Hair Grow. With its patented tocotrienol complex, Hair Grow naturally reduces inflammation in the scalp and is clinically proven to promote new hair growth and increase hair count in as little as 4 months. Stop feeling embarrassed about thinning hair and start looking and feeling your best with Hair Grow. Available online at Amazon, Walmart.com, and NewNordicUSA.com, or in stores at your local CVS.
Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMORadio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free.
It is now time to take a look at local and regional sports, being brought to you as a courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. Well, the Salem Tiger golf team is scheduled to play at the Owensville meet this afternoon, beginning at 3:45. The Salem Tigers boys tennis team is scheduled to play at Waynesville this afternoon at 4 o'clock. This match should prove exciting as both teams enter the match undefeated. The Salem softball Tigers are scheduled to face the Houston Tigers at 4:30 this afternoon at the Salem City Park, depending on field conditions. The Salem baseball Tigers game has been confirmed, and they will travel to Ava today to face the Bears. You can listen to this game live on KSMO Radio 1340 AM or 95.7 FM, or you can listen online on our YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook pages, with Tiger Talk starting at approximately 4:15. The St. Louis Blues faced the Colorado Avalanche on Saturday, and within a minute, Zach Bolduc scored the first goal of the night. Jake Neighbors and Pavel Buchnevich would each score, and Bolduc would add a second goal before Colorado would even get on the board late in the second period. In the third period, the game would tighten up, but a Robert Thomas wrist shot would prove to be the decisive goal, giving the Blues a 5-4 victory. With 12 straight wins, that sets a Blues team record for most in a row. The Pittsburgh Pirates hold the NHL record with 17 consecutive wins during the 1992-93 season. The Blues are in Winnipeg tonight to face off against the Jets. You can list this game on a delayed basis following the Cardinals baseball game, which will follow the Salem Tiger baseball game. Well, let's talk about the Cardinals. St. Louis Cardinals started a series with the Boston Red Sox Friday. The Red Sox jumped out to a 5-0 lead after the first inning, and then in top of the fourth inning, Ivan Herrera homered in Nolan Arenado and Alec Burleson. Then in the next inning, Brendan Donovan would homer as well, bringing the Cards within one run. This would be as close as St. Louis would get as they lost that game 13-9. Saturday's game was postponed due to rain and set up a doubleheader for yesterday. In the first of two games, it appeared as though the Cards were on track for a win, distancing themselves from the Red Sox by the top of the eighth, 4-2. The Red Sox, though, would battle back in the ninth, getting a walk-in to tie the game and force extra innings where the Red Sox were able to claim a 5-4 victory. In the second game, things would only get worse for the Redbirds, losing that game 18-7, and they went 0-3. Need to make sure that we understand it. 0 wins and 3 losses in the series at Boston. Now, the Cardinals are in Pittsburgh today to face the Pirates. You can listen to that game live on KSMO Radio as we'll join the game in progress following the Salem Tiger baseball game, as I previously stated. Kansas City Royals played the Baltimore Orioles on Friday and defeated them on the back of a 5-run 8th inning, 8-2. Then on Saturday, Baltimore would defeat the Royals 8-1. The lone score by the Royals was thanks to a Bobby Witt Jr. 6th-inning home run. Yesterday, the Royals took the series 2-1 with a 4-1 victory. The Twins will be in Kansas City today for an evening game against the Royals starting at 6:40. Well, that has been a look at local and regional sports brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay right here for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. The Royals took their first series of the season. They beat Baltimore 4-1. Chris Bubich took a shutout into the 7th inning. He's now 2-0.
Even better when you get a series win today. Kind of sets the tone for this week, too, when we got 2 divisional opponents coming up. So, those are always big games.
4-game home series starting with Minnesota tonight. Michael Lorenzen will pitch. The Cardinals got swept in Boston in a doubleheader, 5-4 in 10 innings, and then 18-7 in the nightcap. And catcher Ivan Herrera going on the IL. His knee buckled yesterday. Matthew Libator starts tonight in Pittsburgh. The Blues won their franchise best 12th in a row on Saturday, beating the Colorado Avalanche 5-4. Jordan Binnington on this streak.
It's very cool. It's good to enjoy these moments, and especially at home. It's really fun to play here right now, and you can tell just good energy all around. So at the same time, we got to focus and keep looking forward.
The Blues go for 13 tonight in Winnipeg. The St. Louis Battlehawks won 26-9 over San Antonio at the Dome in their home opener in the UFL. The Battlehawks announced a home attendance of 32,115. Head coach Anthony Beck.
And the fan base was incredible today. Really thankful that they came out. As long as we keep winning, hopefully we can continue to grow the fans and bring more fans out. It's always special coming here, and we're back here next week.
Attendance 20% lower than last year's record-setting home crowd, but still St. Louis tops all other UFL games by a considerable margin. Sporting KC picked up their first victory of the season, beating St. Louis City 2-0. UConn beat South Carolina big for the women's basketball national title. The SEC gets another shot at a natty tonight. It's Florida and Houston.
The Gators took down SEC rival the Auburn Tigers 79-73, with Walter Clayton Jr. leading all scorers with 34 points. The Cougars made a late comeback to top the Duke Blue Devils 70-67. LJ Cryer posted 26 points in the win. I'm Mark Mayfield.
And I'm Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
Yes! I finally got my first phone!
It is exciting. Let's learn a few things about online safety first.
We can secure our world when you choose your passwords. Make them strong. use a password manager to help you along. But don't just use a password alone. Get a call, get a text, or a code on your phone. And the thing really works. We can secure our world. When it's time to update an app, don't you hesitate. Do it ASAP.
Just like that.
Watch out for offers too good to be true. What? It's probably someone trying to take advantage of you.
Hey, that's fishy.
Let's report it. Install updates. Make better passwords. Think before you click. Use multiple factors. That's how we can secure our world.
Learn more at CISA.gov/secure-our-world.
This statement has not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
When it comes to my lifestyle and diet, I don't always make the smartest choices. But when it comes to taking care of my liver, I do make one very smart choice. Active Liver Tablets from New Nordic.
You ask a lot of your liver, so give it the support it needs with Active Liver. Go to NORDICUSA.com, Amazon, or ask for Active Liver at your local CVS. New Nordic.
If you recently lost health coverage due to a life change, healthcare.gov is here for you. Like it was there for Marcus when he lost his job, and Keisha when she turned 26 and lost her parents' insurance, and Elena when she went off Medicaid. There are many other ways to qualify. Visit healthcare.gov today to see if you're eligible to enroll. Limited time to enroll. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Stay tuned to KSMO. I've got news from the Missouri Net coming up in 1 minute, and that'll be followed by your latest KSMO weather forecast after the top of the 1 o'clock hour.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why, when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Your Touchstone Energy Cooperative knows safety is the backbone of reliability. From the ongoing training of our line workers to classroom safety programs for our kids, our commitment to electrical safety has always been job one. So we can deliver reliable energy and peace of mind. That's why safety runs through everything we do.
We are Missouri's electric cooperatives. Learn more at membersfirst.coop today.
Missouri Net News, I'm Cameron Connor. Tornadoes have shattered parts of southeast Missouri over the past 3 weeks, and now so has flooding. Hockham State Senator Jason Bean's district covers many of the communities that have taken a beating lately by severe weather.
I've always said that I represent truly the best people in the state of Missouri, and they have really shown during these tragic times. Our emergency management people, our firemen, our police, our linemen, our hospital people, everybody has gone above and beyond. Our civic organizations, our churches.
In addition, this weekend's flash flooding has killed at least 2 people in southern Missouri's West Plains. The State Highway Patrol reports that a 45-year-old West Plains man was trying to drive across a low-water bridge last Friday when the floodwaters swept his vehicle off the road. In a second case, the patrol says a 57-year-old O'Fallon man drove into a creek during flash flooding on Friday. If you're trying to keep up with other news around the state, head to MissouriNet.com. This is Missouri Net News.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're for the people of Missouri. We're for